So this is about our today's tutorial where we learned about creating subflows using process flow, asking operator to transfer part from one area to another area by, multiple parts loaded together, multiple parts unloading together, and using arrays also to make that work. Are you looking for simulation support and simulation training? Visit Leansimcorp.com, and here you will be getting different support related to Flexsim simulation and related to Flexsim training. Do not forget to be a member of Leansimcorp and get exciting member benefits starting from Flexsim tutorials to different modules and much more. So visit now Leansimcorp.com and be a member. So now let us do this is that we need to add multiple activities into the system now, as so that the system can work on getting created, right? So what we're going to do, so let us add the activities into the system. So first we need to have is that we need to have the basically a list. Okay, so we basically need to have the list. Then we need to have the resources. Okay, so resource will be the operator, list will be the items to transport. Then we need to have the event triggered source, because when the item enters the main queue, we need to push it to the list, right? When the item comes to the main queue, we need to push the item to the list, and then we need to put that to the sink. Okay. Now when we come to the operator task, how it will be working is that we need to create a source which is going to be based on the token created source. We are going to acquire the resources here, and then we are going to have assign labels here. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we are going to have the travel location out there. So the travels are here, right? So travel to the main queue. Okay, travel to the object is what you have to use. Then you have to use pull from list, because we need to have an item is just to be pulled from the list, because that has to be then loaded by subflow and then unloaded by subflow. Okay, so here comes our run subflow. I can just place it as L, which means loading, and then we use another subflow which is going to be used for unloading. Okay. So I'll just make this as U. So the skeleton is almost about to be ready. Here in the subflow, we need to have a start and end. Okay. So here comes your start and here you're supposed to load something, right? So I'm going to use a load activity in middle of this. And similarly, then here you have to put in start, finish, then assign labels, right? And you have to unload the thing. So assign labels I'll just put here. Unload I'll just put here, and finish I'll just drag at the bottom. So our unloading subflow is also ready, loading subflow is also ready. Now let us assign the properties to the system and connect those so that our simulation model becomes functional, and we will be understanding some of the different aspects of the system. If you're looking for Flexsim simulation support, or looking for training courses related to simulation, or if you're looking for digital twin solutions, or you're looking for engineering automation, you're on a right page. Visit Leansimcorp.com and be a member now to get access and support in all these domains. So in the resource, what we're going to do first is that we're going to assign it to a group named operator. Okay. So this will help us assign the system to that. And where that acquire resource, we are going to use it in the bottom. Okay. And now what we're going to do is basically where we have a source, right, where the item enters the main queue, we have an exclamatory point there, this one. What we are going to do is we are going to select that as a main queue, and in the main queue on entry we are supposed to have that system assigned. Here we need to change the name to flow item. Okay, flow item, and we are going to assign that. Okay, so you assign that means the part is going to get that labeled flow item onto the system. Now what we're going to do is we are going to go for label assignment. Okay, in the label assignment, what we are supposed to do is basically like in the list, right? Here if you see, we haven't any list has been not recorded out here, right? And when you have to push this system to the list now here, what list you are basically going to use is the list which we created onto the top, and that is the internal list. Okay. Now what we're going to do is this list is nothing but items to transport, and the push value we are going to use token.flow item, right? Flow item, we already labeled it at the source, and hence that should work. So this is our model, and the model is ready with the system now because we are having all the shared asset and the main queue being perfectly aligned with our goal. Now let us just save this model, because now we have to basically put in this system to somewhere else now, because we need to add operator task also. Okay, so now let us put in the operator task into the system.